So it's been a journey, to say the least. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gwen and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome to my channel. So I know it's been a long time since I've posted on this channel, talking about hair. I feel like we need to do a little bit of an update and a little bit of like a conversation that we should have about what happened and how we need to move forward as far as my natural hair content here on YouTube. So let's get started. If you are unfamiliar with me, it's the first time you're watching my channel. Hi, my name's Gwen, and I created the channel on YouTube, So Naturally Gwen, in 2016, where I talked about a multitude of things. And then I did talk about natural hair, and I feel like that is really where my content took off. And so in about 2024, I got an injury at work, and so I wasn't able to do my hair in a curly state. I got an injury, and so I couldn't hold my arms up. I couldn't do hairstyles like I really used to. And so I started to have a little bit of an identity crisis, not gonna lie. I was like, how am I supposed to do natural hair content? So I was like, okay, let me do straight hair content because that's really physically all I could take care of. I think I was feeling a little awkward doing that type of content, and I just wasn't sure if my audience was really connecting with this pivot that was happening. So yes, and then I also was doing natural hair coaching, and so there's skills that go around, doing that sort of thing. I felt out of touch, especially because I wasn't wearing my hair curly anymore, and I also was just kind of like, is this what I feel like doing anymore? So about 6 months ago, I decided to merge my other channel, which was So Gwen Life, with this channel. I was like, maybe I could do both. Maybe, I don't know. I was experimenting with it. Fast forward, I don't feel like doing it. I don't like it. I feel like I want to go back to the way things were. So I want to keep my hair content here because I do feel like talking about hair again. And I'm going to keep the fashion lifestyle content over on that channel. So that's kind of how things are going to go. And so I want to apologize for the confusion, but my little sister said that if I explain it, it's no longer confusing, which is so wise of her to say. So anyways, yes. So now I know from now on, if I have a moment where I don't feel like talking about hair, I'll just take a break and then I'll come back to it. I do want to talk about hair again, but in a little bit of a different way. So if you are subscribed and look at my YouTube community page, which you should, I post really important announcements on there for the channel. So yes, I'm going to be launching some new things, natural hair courses, but also getting back to posting content on this channel, just talking about hair and having fun with it. And, having you all meet me where I am with my hair journey and, explore the things that I'm personally exploring when it comes to hair care. And then I will also have that aspect where I'm helping you all learn how to do your hair, and I will offer natural hair courses here on YouTube and also natural hair coaching. So yes, and I do plan to have Q&A sessions again because I can still talk about hair care. I do still have curly hair, like when this gets wet, my hair is in its natural state again. So yes, I want to talk about that again. So yeah, I'm doing a bit of a backpedal. So 6 months, so much changed. I was posting so much, and I do enjoy posting fashion content. I just want to keep things separate so that everyone gets the value from what I create in the correct place. And so the algorithms don't get all, messed up, because I want you all to be able to see the content that you all want to see. So that is the announcement. And so that's the first part of this video. And next I want to do a bit of a natural hair update. So clearly, as you can see, I don't really wear my hair in its natural state anymore. I'm a straight natural. It's funny because when I started this channel, I was transitioning from heat damage. And I would say that at the time, the natural hair community was a little bit divided when it came to, do you wear your hair in its natural state or not? And so can you be straight natural? What's the difference between someone who just straightens their hair and maybe, wears their hair in a curly state? So to answer your question, because I did get that question in one of my posts when I posted that I was coming back to YouTube, just, in a different way. Someone asked me what straight natural means, because that was the first time I identified as that. And for me, it means that you wear your hair not in its natural state. However, you care for your hair just the same way. So you do things to maximize the health of your hair despite how you wear your hair. And I feel like this is something that is really important for the hair community in general, because I feel like there is a lot of shame around using certain products on your hair, using certain ingredients. You shouldn't do that. That's wrong. And I don't think it should be that divided anymore. I think there needs to be a little bit more of an understanding of where someone's coming from. So that is something that I'm looking forward to exploring on this channel with all of you, just my position in the natural hair community, as well as a content creator that doesn't wear their hair in a natural state, but still can point to her knowledge of hair care in general. So that is what I am planning to do as far as this channel and my position. So it was a little bit of an identity crisis that I was going through. I feel like age 30 has been a huge identity crisis for me. If you can relate, please shout out in the comments. And yeah, I want to be a little bit more open with all of that, the realities of it, and just interact with all of you more and get to know all of you better so that I can figure out where you are in your hair journey, and it'll help me with content that I'm creating on this channel here. So I'm interested to see what the hair community is doing in 2026 as compared to 2016. It's been 10 years, which is so crazy. But anyways, back to the hair update. And this is where my length is at. I just did a trim. So there's that. I am aware that, using heat does damage your hair. I am aware of that, but I do feel like it's one of those things where it's like risk versus benefit, cost versus benefit. You know what I mean? As a doctor, I feel like that is a concept that I'm constantly using in my day-to-day life. But anyways, yes, the ease of my schedule and just time and things like that. Washing my hair once a week was really good when I was like in college, and maybe my hair was shorter and I had time on my hands and I had like the physical strength and patience to do all of that. But I'm 31 now. I'm planning my wedding. I am planning to have children. I'm planning to keep my professional career, my social life, etc. I'm also now running like 2 YouTube channels, and I don't know what I'm doing with short form content, but I'm managing multiple things. I'm trying to like launch businesses and things like that. So my life is about to get really hectic, and so I don't really have time. Also, I think I want to just kind of, be able to still talk about hair because it's so easy for me, but I also want it to be in a different position to where I'm not doing my hair in every video or necessarily needing me to be the focus of my content. You know what I mean? I want to be able to help all of you. So yeah, that is how I'm explaining myself a lot. Sorry, this is so chatty, but I feel like if I, just kind of open up about how I'm feeling, it'll help you all understand. So anyways, yes, that's the length that I'm at. And then as far as hair issues I've been dealing with, honestly, the biggest thing for me, especially moving from 2025 into 2026, was hormones. I had a big hormonal issue that happened in 2025. I was having issues with my birth control. So I had been using birth control like for no issue. And then for some reason, when I turned 30, everything started like going left. I think my body was just kind of like, why aren't we pregnant yet? You shouldn't be on birth control. I honestly believe that that is it. There's like DNA encoded things to help us survive, right? So if we're putting our science brain on, that's how I think. But yeah, no, I was having like really bad hair shedding. My hair was falling out. It was really bad. It's better now. I was just having a lot of irregularities with like, my hair and with my like hormones and like emotions and stuff like that. So it's been a journey to say the least, but things are better, especially with trying to work out as well as be a woman and have her hair grow. It's just been a lot for me. And I'm sure everyone can relate. So yeah, anyways, my temples, I tried to use Minoxidil. You can buy it over the counter at CVS. It's like $25 or something for the 1 month topical supply. Yeah, had really bad side effects from it. It's a blood pressure medication, so that's why I don't give patients that, like, because you can take it orally or you can apply it topically. So I did try it once. Yeah, didn't like it. I got dizziness. some palpitations, like my heart was beating, and I had a headache as well. I didn't even use that much. I think I put it like just a little bit, and I had such a bad reaction to it. No rashes or anything like that. I did put oil right on top of it, but I was just like, no. So yeah, that's what happened with me. So I was like, all right, so fine. So I've just been like trying to do what I can do. I am taking the True Bloom hair growth vitamins, the ones that I did a collab with maybe like a year or two ago. I'm still taking those, so I think it's helping. I don't know. So that's what I've been taking. And yes, so that's pretty much where I'm at. And other things that I've been doing, I've honestly been trying a lot of different, or wanting to try a lot of different hair treatments to help with shedding hair. So I talked about one of them on my community posts, nettle leaf tea. I'll link it in the description box, the nettle leaf tea that I've been using, and it's been really helping. I have been using that, so I'm wanting to possibly do a series like that on this channel here and talk about the ones that I try and, you know, add that in and tell you how I use them and things like that, so that, you know, you can see which of the hair treatments work best for you. So that's something that I'm exploring right now. That's pretty much it as far as what I'm exploring with hair care, but I'm also wanting to, like I said, be a little bit more of a natural hair coach as opposed to me posting how I figure out my hair, because I really do feel like I've mastered my hair and I'm ready to help other people who still have questions. That's the main reason why I wanted to go back to separating the content pillars, just because I still get questions from people about what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So yeah, I'm in a business coaching program right now. So I'm getting help to organize, construct, you know, frameworks that I can teach to you all, my students, natural hair students. So I can, you know, do that, but then I can also have the relationship with my viewers who maybe aren't beginners or people who don't necessarily need hair advice. They just want to like watch hair content. So I'm hoping that I can, you know, increase the depth of my channel in multiple ways. So I do predict that my channel is going to look a little junky at first, just because I'm going to have some videos that are going to be a part of the natural hair school, but mixed in with the natural hair content. So I don't know. I'm like, should I keep everything on YouTube? Should I not? I don't know, because you can't, there are platforms. I actually have a platform that I could use to put my hair classes on that platform. So I don't know. So yes, bear with me as I figure this out. But yeah, so that is my natural hair update. Yeah, so looking forward to, like I said, moving forward with all of you as this new era of So Naturally Gwen, and let's see where this takes us. So yes, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you turn on all your notifications, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.